Alrighty, I just saw a movie you probably never even heard of, and that's honestly my specialty. I just watched It's a Wonderful Knife. You heard that correctly. Not It's a Wonderful Life, that Christmas movie from decades ago. It's a Wonderful Knife. It is a Christmas-themed slasher movie that is parodying, I hope, It's a Wonderful Life. I don't know if it's a direct parody. I haven't seen the original, but I saw this one and I had an absolute blast. So pretty much this film is a slasher movie. Let's see, what's the best way? There's a killer, and the killer actually gets caught really early in the film, but this is where the subversion of expectations come in, and the main character then wishes she never existed. And then it just happens that the killer, since she never existed, the killer never got stopped and is still active to this day. And it's like there's a year time jump too, and it's just wonderfully bad. It is one of the pure definitions of it's so bad it's good. It really was that fun Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey vibes that literally started this channel. A movie that I just had so much fun with seeing with a group of people that I just had to talk about it. And this one is no different. My real issue with this film, and it's not even an issue with the actual film, it's just the fact that we got this movie before the Thanksgiving slasher movie. And that kind of now throws me off in the manner of what time of year am I in anymore? Like now next week, hopefully early in the week, I will be seeing the Thanksgiving slasher movie. I don't know. Next week is going to be a busy week. I'll talk more about it later. But in terms of the story, it was a pretty generic slasher film story, so I'll give it a hot pocket score there. But the cinematics is where this movie is saved, because they have fun little gags with the Christmas music that they use, and they make like little EDM versions, it sounded like, to use. The kills were absolutely brutal and fantastic. There were some really cool sequences. One of the story beats was pretty funny when we saw it coming. We had a good laugh. It's a ridiculously fun, stupid movie. It's great. Everything you could ask for in a dumb slasher horror movie. So I'll give it a hand grenade score there. Next, directing, pretty good directing. If I'm correct, same, is it? I think it's the same person who wrote, yes, same person who wrote the Screen story for Five Nights at Freddy's from earlier this year, directed this film, and it was a pretty good directorial feature. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty well paced, just an hour and a half of your time. It's beautiful, just a beautiful 90 minutes. I'll give it a hand grenade score. There was only one real issue, and I have to say, I'm really not liking these bright flashing sequences in movies, in specifically slashers, because they tend to do it a lot, where they'll be in pitch black room, and you'll usually be watching in a pitch black theater, and then the lights just flash super powerfully randomly. So not a big fan of that, but I'll still give them the hand grenade score. And last but certainly not least, sorry, I forgot about the acting. This film has a lot of lesser known stars that are feature guest stars pretty much on shows, and then there's just Justin Long and Joel McHale, and it's just funny. Justin Long is Justin Long, and Joel McHale is somehow a slightly more upbeat version of Jeff Winger and a slightly more depressed version of Jeff Winger. So that was also fun. It's just fun. It's fun, guys. It's not as fun as like the Marvels, but it's fun. It is. I found it enjoyable. My friends hated it, but I loved it, and that's all that matters sometimes. Pretty good cast and performances all around. But I kind of want to see more from the main actress, Jane Widdop. I'll watch more movies with her in it. She was pretty decent in this film. I didn't mind. Felt like Disney Channel original acting, and I swear I saw like half of these stars in a Disney Channel original at one point, but I was very incorrect. But hand grenade. Just hand grenade. Fuck it. Hand grenade. Hand grenade, hand grenade, hand grenade. In terms of my expectations and experience, I have to say I was expecting way less. So I was pretty happy with what I expected, and some of my friends were disappointed because they were expecting more of it, and I'm like, it's called It's a Wonderful Knife. What could you have expected from it? Like, oh my goodness. They had too high of expectations for this film for no real reason. I don't understand. But my real issue is with the experience, because I was so certain that we were going to end up being the only 5 people in the theater, and then 6 other people showed up and watched it in the theater with us, and we were kind of sad because we were very excited to have the whole theater to ourselves. But other than that, I'll give it I'll give it a hand grenade. It's a hand grenade movie. I'll rewatch this. It's in my opinion still a better Christmas movie to watch in Christmas time than Home Alone. Even though I think Home Alone may be the better film, this one is definitely more of a Christmas film, as it does take place on Christmas. Eat that with a bag of rocks. If you enjoyed this review, leave a like. If you didn't, because of that Home Alone joke, leave a dislike. And if you watched till this point, comment down below if you liked my Home Alone joke or not. And other than that, subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. And other than that, I'll leave you guys to it.